One question I often get is when someone has grown exponentially in their healing, healing their wounds, have grown in their knowing thyself, is that they feel frustrated, even irritated with maybe friends and loved ones who are not doing their work. And first of all, congratulations for your work. If that's you, that's great. And there are different platforms or different entryway to healing. It could be therapy, but it could be something else. And that's okay. Now, the feeling of like having reached the top of the mountain of healing is wonderful. And just being there makes you see all the sights and enjoy it. But then the frustration comes when you look down. So you're on top, and then you see loved ones, friends who are not doing their work. And you wish you can just pull them with a rope to get them to where you are. So, what to do with that? First, be very mindful of that feeling of trying to rush people in their own process. And even though it might not be the best view, indeed, it is still their view. Remember when you were somewhere in that mountain and when you have not yet reached the top, connect with that feeling of maybe frustration or just being idle. Some people don't even think that they need to move, they're just in their comfort zone. And for you, because you've seen the top of the hill and the sights that awaits, you can't wait to share this feeling. So um, that part is commendable. And the best way, this is one juxtaposition in life, is that to help someone change is to actually not try to change them, to find a way to connect to perhaps the discomfort or even the comfort of staying still and just be a witness. So if you're on top of the hill, you're just watching them. And whenever they look up, give them a smile, give them grace. You were once in that position too, weren't you? And so you connect to that part and trusting that they have their own process. Imagine if you were climbing up the mountain and whether it's a therapist, a teacher, a parent is trying to just hurry you up so you can climb, you might miss something, a very crucial alley part of the mountain that is critical to your healing and to your growth. So sharing this video because I've had that question asked a few times. I'm also not talking about if you've grown, healed. I'm not talking about people who prefers that you stay small or that they prefer you or they're more used to you in your unhealthy version. I'm not necessarily talking about those people. I'm just talking about people who are in your mind, oh, they're stuck, or they need help. And so again, the best way to probably provide support is not to try to change them. And so also when we are at loss for words, um, show is always better than tell. Show them, you could just tell them a story what you can see without trying to force them to get there and trusting their process as much as you have been taught to trust yours. Again, this is Rowan Digia Samos. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you have been well. Maraming salamat po. Bye now.